Hello friends, I am again with the chapter that is body movement. Here I am going to discuss some additional things from the book about the skeletal system of human. This is given activity 4. Take a deep breath and hold it for a little while. Feel your chest bones and backbone by gently pressing the middle of the chest and back at the same time. Count as many ribs bone of the chest. Here, this is the rib cage. This is the left side and this one is right side as possible. So count the rib cage, rib bones in the case. Observe the figure this carefully and compare with what you feel of the chest bone. We see that ribs are curiously bent. They join the chest bone and backbone together to form a box. This box called rib cage. Inside the rib cage, a pair of lungs or two lungs are protected. There are 12 ribs on each side of the chest. So there are 12 ribs present in the rib cage. Some important internal parts of our body lie protected inside this rib cage. I told you that is a pair of lungs present inside the rib cage, and this is the rib cage. Now come to the vertebral column. When you feel the vertebral column, you can feel small bones from your neck to hip bone. This is not a single bone. The backbone consists of number of small bones that is called as vertebrae. When you feel touch the backbone, that is here, what you feel is the backbone. It is made up of many small bones called vertebrae. The backbone consists of 33 vertebrae. The rib cage is joined to these bones. If backbone was made up of only one long bone, will your friend be able to bend? So if the backbone is made up of a single bone, then we cannot bend our body. So different small bones, that is vertebrae, join together and it helps for our body movement from backward and forward movement. That's why the backbone consists of large number of vertebrae, that is 33 number of vertebrae. Make your friend stand with both hands pressed to the wall and ask her to push the wall. Do you notice two bones on the back of are prominent where the shoulders are, and now these are the shoulder bones. The prominent bones are the shoulder bones, and we had discussed the joints in the shoulder bone, that is ball and socket joint. They are called shoulder bones. In biological terms, we call the shoulder bones as pectoral cattle. Observe 813. Now come to this figure. This is the hip bone. This is otherwise called as pelvic bone. This structure is made of pelvic bone, or it's basin like. They enclose the portion of your body below the stomach. It protects the kidney and stomach in the lower side of our body. This is the part you sit on. We sit on this pelvic bones. Now come to the skull bones. We discussed in last video, skull bones are the example of fixed joints. The skull is made up of many bones joined together. So the many bones are joined together here like this, and they form a box like structure. This is called brain box or cranium. Inside it, our our brain is located and protected inside this box. It encloses and protects a very important part of the body. This important part is our brain. We discussed many bones and the joints of our skeletons. There are some additional parts of the skeleton that are not as hard as the bones and which can be bent. These are called cartilages. I had told you these are soft bones. These are called cartilage. Where it is found? Here in the ear pinna. Upper part of ear has cartilage. This upper part and to lower. This is muscle and these are soft bones. This is called ear pinna and this soft bone is cartilage. You have seen our skeleton is made up of many bones, joints and cartilages. You could feel, bend, move many of them. Draw a neat figure of the skeleton in your notebook. We have learned about the bones in our body and about joints that help us move in different ways. What makes the bones move the way they do? Let us find. Now, this is all about the bones and joints. In addition to bones, muscles are attached to the bones and it helps our movement or contraction and relaxation of the body. These are here. It is given. Make a fast with one hand. Bend your arm at the elbow and touch your shoulder at the thumb. Do you see any change in your upper arm? Touch it with other hand. You do observe a swollen region. Here it is. These are muscles which are attached to the bones. Observe a swollen region is upper arm. This is a muscle. The muscle bulged due to contraction. When it contracts, it becomes swollen. This is called muscle contraction. Now bring your arm straight. When relaxed, it's in original structure. The arm. Now bring your arm back to its normal position. What happened to the muscle? Is it still contracted? You can observe similar contraction of muscles in your leg when you walk or run. Next, when contracted, the muscle becomes shorter, stiffer and thicker. It pulls the bone. Muscles work in pairs. When one of them contracts, the bone is pulled in the direction. The other muscle of the pair relaxes to move the bone in the opposite direction. The relaxed muscle contracts to pull the bones towards its original position. In short, the muscles also contract and relax, and this results the movement of the body. These are all about the skeletal system and muscles given in your book. Thank you friends for watching. In my next video, I will discuss about the gaits of other animals, that is movement in other animals. Bye.